winners. Joining us on the phone is Miss Sherri. How are you doing this morning?
Hi, good morning. Doing great today.
Good to hear. Let me get Tanner's mic on.
Mom.
This is Tanner's mom. I was just gonna call you Ms. Tanner all day or Mrs. Tanner during the interview, but
Miss Tanner.
I had him break out.
Yep, I'm Tanner's mom.
There you go. So the lovely mother of one Tanner. Thank you so much for blessing us with Tanner and all of his wondrous skills that he brings to the table here at Pecos Valley Broadcasting.
Thank you.
He's a man of many talents, definitely, and I know he utilizes those talents both here and in the church too. Correct?
Yes, that's right. He does. I'm really proud of him.
That's awesome. So what is? First of all, what do you do? What do you do? Do you work with the church, or do you have a side hustle? What do you do?
So until 6 months ago, I was a youth pastor here in Roswell.
Okay.
And now I am a children's pastor at Angus Church of the Nazarene in Capitan.
Oh, awesome. So what age group do you work with?
I work with actually the nursery through 5th grade.
Okay, so you see a wide range of little minds. Sure.
Yes, I do.
Sure,
it's so fun.
Your fair share of coloring pages and do they still do the blind man's bluff thing with the felt board?
So we do have a felt board, but I haven't used it yet.
Okay, because that was something we were talking. I was talking with my sister earlier in the show about just different church traditions growing up, and one of them was the felt board specifically. We always had like the little felt shepherds, and that was one that sticks out in my head. You remember that?
Kinda.
Yeah, I do remember. I did use those in the past. Yes, I remember them, but like a lot of the stuff has really gone
high tech.
Digital.
Yeah, high tech, and it's a shame. You know, I know that it's easier and it's more fun to use, and heck, my 3-year-old is way more proficient on his tablet than I am. He knows how to adjust the settings better than I do, but there's just something about those bygone traditions that ring true to me. The one that triggered earlier was the Christmas bags. Do you by chance remember these? The ones that came with like the standard piece of hand fruit, the various Christmas candy, like the ribbon candy, and
right, you would get some nuts
and the festive,
maybe an apple and an orange,
the holiday
in a brown
nuts.
paper bag.
It's so weird because I grew up in Oklahoma in the Baptist church, and it's just so funny how these traditions are just handed to churches across the country.
Somebody started it though.
Oh, I'm sure there was like one missionary out there who took the brown bag Christmas tradition to churches across the nation. I'd love to research that actually.
Why not a banana?
I believe I read once that the why they were giving the oranges and the apples was because the kids, when they started giving them, they weren't getting enough fruit, and that was really, really important. And I think it was the orange that was the most important. So they started giving that.
That makes sense. It was helping kids spread the word that more fruit in your diet's gonna help you kids. I feel like maybe that was like a Gideon thing. Like maybe when the Gideons were handing out their testaments, maybe they were passing out brown bags. I
have no idea.
I know. I feel like it has to be some kind of traveling missionary that brought that tradition to churches. But okay, so you guys are gearing up for the Christmas service. Actually, you probably already did your early Christmas service last Sunday, and then you guys are assuming doing like a Friday Christmas Eve service thing.
For me, at Angus, I'm having one on. The children already had their program, and then we're having a Christmas Eve service on Friday night.
Okay. So doing that.
Probably Tanner. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, we already did ours yesterday, and then Sunday we actually recorded our service, so nobody has to be there.
Nice. Plan ahead, yeah. Because obviously you don't want to do church on Sunday after Christmas because everybody's gonna be hungover.
No.
Actually, we actually do have church that Sunday.
Well, yeah, I mean, just party a little less. That's all. Just keep the eggnog down to a minimum. That's how we do it. So I'm curious. Let's chit chat for a few minutes about Christmases in the Todd household growing up. Because I'm curious because we figured out. I figured out through reverse math. Tanner was born 1993ish. So 90s baby.
20. Yes. Yeah, he was born in 93.
She almost dropped your whole birthday and social security number on the radio.
I wasn't waiting for that.
I almost did, and then I caught myself.
That was some dirty dealings from Mama. So what was Was Tanner a rambunctious kid? Was he a good little boy? Did he cause trouble?
Okay,
Sorta.
he was actually an excellent child, but he had a lot of energy.
Okay.
Yeah, and so like for nap time when he was younger, he didn't get nap time. I would take him out of school so they wouldn't give him a nap because he was that hyper. And then he would stay up until the beginning of Jay Leno,
Okay.
so he used to go around saying, "Hey, it's Jay Leno," and he'd walk around and introduce himself to everyone
That's
that was
awesome.
anywhere around. And
That's
then
awesome.
he had to go to bed. So yeah, he was pretty.
I think that was
but
usually
he was
about
a great
11.
kid.
He was
Always minded. He was a very excellent kid.
awesome. Mom's not going to drop into the dirt on you, I don't think.
She could.
No. So what about Christmas time around the house? Were you guys more traditional? Did you have any specific traditions that you celebrate?
We did.
Let me
So
insert something here real quick.
Oh, Tanner's like, let me speak.
Is Tanner going first?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think Christmas would have been nearly the same if you guys hadn't dedicated so much time to it. You and Santa Claus.
Aw.
You guys made Christmas very, very special and have made it special for all these years. So I'm just
sweet.
going to give you the credit for that first.
This is almost getting too saccharine. I feel like we need to inject some.
Now you may speak. I just wanted to make sure that
Shoot,
got out there
our
first.
time with my sister, we were talking about throwing bikes through plate glass windows and stuff, and you guys are all sweet and saccharine. Dang, okay.
Everybody's got different experiences.
This is how you do
Santa
Christmas
Claus
right.
won't come visit you if you're not nice.
That's
and
true.
Sweet.
That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. So go ahead, Mama. How was what were some of your traditions that you
So
remember?
one thing we would get together with the whole family on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
We would have, let's say we would have tamales and different kind of snacks that we would eat that night. And then we would go out and we would watch, we would drive around all over Roswell and see the lights. That was every single year we went out and did that.
That's awesome.
That was stationary. That was done. That was it. And so then, usually Santa came while we were out looking at Christmas lights.
Okay.
Yeah, he's pretty good about the timing of that.
That's really good.
So, and then the next day we would have packages and everything open, and then the next day we would get up and we'd have cinnamon rolls and sometimes eggs, but mostly just cinnamon rolls.
Mm-hmm.
And then we would get up and we'd get ready, and then we would go have a lunch with all of our family.
Awesome.
Usually at my parents' house, we'd have lunch, and then we'd have Christmas with everyone else.
Very cool.
The rest of the family. Yeah.
I like that. That's the structure of that just really warmed my heart just thinking about that. That's something that, like traditions I would love to start working in with my kids, when I have, my Christmas with my kids, just going out on Christmas Eve and looking at lights. Cause I keep saying we haven't done that yet this year. We haven't all loaded up in the car and gone out.
You should.
Christmas Eve feels like a perfect time to do it. Absolutely.
Right. And
There's gonna be a lot of people out too.
we sing all the Christmas songs while we're driving around looking at the lights. Fun.
Nice. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
We one thing that I remembered just kind of in conversation here was every year without fail we have to watch It's a Wonderful Life every year.
Okay.
It was always It's a Wonderful Life and then Wizard of Oz were like the two back-to-backs we would watch for. And I don't know why Wizard of Oz.
That's interesting.
Christmas, but it was always It's a Wonderful Life. So I have whole swaths of that movie like embedded into my brain. Since then,
right.
I've whitewashed it with National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, so it's much worse in that section now. But I'm curious, do you guys have any must-watch movies or TV specials that you had to watch?
We do. I usually like to start watching them after Thanksgiving, right?
Right.
But my daughter was out of. None of us were together this year. She's out of state. Tanner was here, and she gave me a list, and she says, "You can't watch these without me." So here are the ones that we watch together every time.
All right.
We watch Elf.
Okay.
We watch pretty much all the Grinch movies.
Right. Ooh, that's
let's see.
That's a rough one.
Deck the Halls. Deck the Halls is a favorite because we love the lights on the. Yeah, that's one of the favorites.
I like that.
Those we were not allowed to watch.
Gotcha. Okay. So when
got here.
when you say all of the Grinch movies, you mean the remakes?
So the original, then there was the cartoon remake that
Right.
came out like a couple years ago,
Yes.
and then the one with
Jim Carrey.
Yes.
That abomination with Jim Carrey. That's the one. When you said all the Grinch movies, I'm like, that one in the middle was a little rough for me.
It's
I don't
funny.
know. It's
Yeah, I
It's
love
not-
it.
It's
I
not
love
traditional,
all
but
of
it's
them.
funny.
it was a tough watch for me. All those live action Dr. Seuss movies. The same thing with Cat in the Hat.
Well, but Cat in the Hat's a bit different.
That was
It's in
nightmare.
the same vein, but it's not like a Christmas thing.
It was You'll know it's not, but it
Yes.
was nightmare fuel for me seeing Mike Myers.
So those are definitely tradition.
Gotcha. So do not watch unless or under penalty of probably gingerbread assault. I'm assuming gingerbread's thrown about your face and head. Well, cool.
Yeah,
So that's awesome to kind of venture down the holly jolly path with the Todd family and hear about some Christmas traditions.
Yeah, we got another one.
Okay.
There's Pillsbury cookies that come in a box that
Okay.
are already. They have like the little tree in them,
Right.
like reindeer.
The kit you're
Those-
talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, those because not the best. Like I don't get into doing tons and tons of baking,
Sure.
but we have to have those. So every single year we have always had those while we're watching our movies, of course.
You know, it's funny. I actually just took a kit over to my girlfriend's house the other day, and we, with the kids, made the traditional like mix cookie dough mix with
Yeah.
like the powder and stuff. And I hadn't done that in a real long time. That's hard. That's not like you have to flour a work surface
Yeah.
and roll stuff out. That's hard.
Right. So the box that comes by the biscuits, that's easier just to grab,
Yeah.
stick in there, and it's already cute and decorated, and let's go.
Yeah, because the decorations is really all the kids want to do anyways. They don't want to sit there and mix dough. Sorry, I'm getting off topic.
Well, some do. I was always too busy, so it was the box. The
Yeah.
box was
Yeah, we
good.
just grabbed that one and just cooked them.
Yeah, made it work, which
They look nice. They taste nice. And
absolutely. I think that's the way to do it. I mean, that saves more time for just spending Christmas with your family, which is what you're supposed to be doing, right?
mm-hmm.
Less time
Right.
actually in the kitchen and more time just enjoying each other.
Right.
There you go. Well, Sherri, thank you so much. We're kind of running low on time here, but we do absolutely appreciate having you on here. Merry Christmas, of course, to you and your family.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you.
Absolutely. When are you and young Todd, young Tanner, going to get together again?
Well, today, but
Oh, okay.
'cause, I mean, they're here for right this
Oh,
second.
okay. I just assume when
Yeah,
she's up
we're
in,
in town
But
today, but yes.
we're going tomorrow. We're going up the hill.
when you live in a place like Capitan, or when you reside there, I just assume you spend all your time in paradise.
They do.
Like why venture down here to the pleb world with us?
'Cause there's still property here.
They literally live in the clouds.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
go back and forth.
Ah, okay. Well, happy Christmas to you.
But I'd love to tell Roswell to have a Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you very much. We and honestly, we could use all the encouragement we can get these days to have a Merry Christmas. So thank you so much for that.
Uh-huh.
We appreciate your time and
Love you.
Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. I love you
Aw.
too. That's great.
Tanner, I know I'm going to make you do a little more work. I want you to isolate that little clip. I'm going to
Okay.
use that later. Just Tanner wish his mom, telling his mom he loves him. Aw.
He's good.
Well, Mama Todd, thank you so much for your time, and we'll
Thank
hopefully
you.
chit-chat with you down the line.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There you go. Sherri Todd, the matron of the Todd clan, of Clan Todd. So big thanks to...
One more thing.
okay.
I'd like to do a shout out for Terry Todd, my father, also. He's not on the phone, but I'm sure he would have loved to be if he had been there. But
Absolutely, yeah. And since we're shouting out,
he's a good dude.
I opted to get my sister on the phone. I could have gotten Mama on the phone, but I feel like that Mama would have been a little rougher
That's your call.
conversation.
That's your call.
Yeah, but Penny Pooh was she was kind of like the fill-in mom while Mom was working growing up, so
Yeah.
that made a lot more sense. She was there, man. She served. She was there.